Welcome in, Capricorn. My name is Maria Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs, Capricorn. So thank you for coming into the channel. It's good to have you here. I also want to welcome in your cross watchers. Cross watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. So some of this message could be for you as well. Remember that energies do go both ways. So feel free to interpret the direction of the reading as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages that are coming through for you, Capricorn, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, although it doesn't have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, you don't have to try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. For those of you that wish to join me, I am going to have an extended at the end of this reading. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that come up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about intimate connections, intimate personal relationships, or personal connections. So just keep that with you as we go through the reading, and let's get started for you here. Just to let you know, Capricorn, I was in the start or in the throes of doing a reading for you, and my computer quit. And in that reading, some issues came up, not issues, but some of the reading came up about escape, not saying how you feel in a situation or in a connection. So we'll see if that relates to this reading, or maybe that was just a reading I wasn't supposed to come up yet, but we'll see where it goes. So let's start up fresh again and see where this takes us. So this is for Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, here we go, Cappies. So overall energetic theme for the reading. We have the Page of Pentacles. Could be taking on a different direction here, a different path, figuring some things out, learning something, and then taking course of action on it. So let's see what's happening here with you. What's going on? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, well, this is very different from the other reading. So this must be the reading that needs to come through. I think there's something here that you are looking for or wanting or hoping for. A new phase in your life, a new direction, new things to come in, new happenings, changing direction. I think this has something to do with the healing arts maybe, or healing, or something that has to do that's very restful, very peaceful, very quiet, very serene. This is something that is going to, you're building over time. Something that, is reliable, dependable, something that kind of this just seems very calm to me. Something very calming, something that you can bring to the forefront. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to put the effort in. But this is something solid that's going to be built for the long haul here. You could be in just the very beginning stages of this, but you have your eyes set on something here, your expectations on something. So let's see why this is happening. We have the Fool, brand new beginning. Wow, we have the Wheel, brand new beginning. And we have the Moon. So this is something, what direction you want this to go in. You know what it feels like. It's calming. It's peaceful. It's not rushed. You can take your time. You can kind of put your ideas out there and then see if they kind of come back in a certain direction. This is a path that's kind of the pathless path, so to speak, right? There's no clear direction on how to do this. You're not going to go to college and take a course in a certain area and then come out with that certification, right? This is something that's a little bit risky, something that's going to take time, but you want to set things in motion here. You're ready to take this risk and kind of dive in here, get things moving. Some of you could feel like, you know, the clock in life is ticking, not getting any younger, right? Um, but again, there's really no clear direction here. But this is something that, you know, deep within you, you feel very, very passionate about this. So let's see what the probabilities are for you then. Wow, Ace of Wands, reboot, brand new spiritual beginning here. Something that's very, you know, like the Ace of Pentacles is like you take the steps. And the Ace of Swords is, it's clear, the direction's clear, you know which path to take. And the Ace of Cups is, you know, your cup overfilleth. But the Ace of Wands is something that's very unconventional, so to speak. Something that's does not have a clear path to it. And we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. So for some of you, whatever this is, you're going to be using your voice, messages, communication, you know, something that where you're using your voice. It has something to do with communication here. And this is where your stability is going to be. This is a brand new, life-changing, like it's nothing that's going to be fleeting, right? This is a life change that is going to happen, that's going to carry you through now. And it's a happy one. Happy. So let's see where this is going. Let's find out what the expectation is here. What is it you want to come in? What is it you're looking for? Where are you heading? Too much. Okay, we have the Sun. We have the Eight of Wands. There's communication again. And we have the Queen of Swords. So wherever you're heading, it has something to do with you using your voice. I think you have a lot of knowledge about what you're talking about because, you know, we got the Page of Pentacles here. It's time to take what you've learned and practice and start moving it forward, right? Page of Pentacles. Start moving this forward. It's something that's very nourishing. This could be something that's in the healing industry or the healing arts. You know, complementary and alternative medicine, but it's something where you are communicating that you have a lot of knowledge and experience in this. You see things very, very clearly. You know, there's a lot of color here. Could have something to do with, I don't know, vibration and sound resonance or color resonance or something like that. But it's definitely where you're using your voice. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very direct. Like, you know that you know. You can see this very, very clearly. And it's very nourishing, whatever this is. It's very nourishing and it's very comforting. Four of Swords, very comforting. Let's find out what the Knight of Pentacles is. Where are you heading here? Wow, Strength and the Emperor. This is putting you're building a foundation right now. So you're going from the Page to the Emperor here. This is really something that you feel you're very knowledgeable in this, like a leader in your field. There's a lot of confidence here. Like, you don't need to rush this. Like, you got it. You got this. You know, this can't be taken away, and it can't be copied, whatever this is for you. So let's see what the Fool is. And remember, this can be situational or relational as well. So I've got Leo showing up, and I've got Aries showing up, and I got Leo again. So this is about expression, something that has to do with expression and using your voice. I've got Cancer, Pisces here, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So you got a lot of major arcana coming through here. So let's see what the Fool is. Wow, your wishes, your dreams, and your hopes. Taking a risk, going for it, stepping off into the unknown. I love that. I'm going to take this because it came out, which is scary. Right? You're stepping out of the system. You're stepping out of conformity. You're stepping out of, maybe that's what this Knight of Pentacles is. You're leaving the conformity in the system very slowly, and you're just getting ready to dive into whatever this dream is, and jump into it. And it's risky. It's definitely risky, so it's going to bring up some fear. But it's definitely going to, it's something that you are very passionate about, and it is something that really fills your heart. For others of you, if this is about a relationship, this could have something to do with taking a risk and making amends, even though you're scared, you want to. Could have something to do with a Leo, could have something to do with an Aries here, but you want healing, and you know that it's going to take some time here, and you're going to have to be strong in coming through here with, your communication and being very direct, but also being very nourishing. Let's see what the wheel is, because this is about timing. We have the Ten of Wands. So definitely there's a change coming here. Something's coming to an end. You've kind of come to it. Whatever that journey was now, it now needs to change into a different journey. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Ten of Cups. Well, for some of you, you've kind of been down the road that has kept you kind of like buried under, has been stressful. It's been a long haul, right? And I think you've learned some things here. Maybe you changed your mind about some things. Whatever this is, you've changed your mind about it. And now you want your happiness and your contentment. So if something before seemed very stressed out and tiring and overbearing, you've now changed your mind that you want your happiness, bliss, joy, contentment, peace, connection. And so you're going to take the risk to get things turning in the direction that you want them to turn into. But you don't know how this is going to end up. You got the moon here. This is kind of like jumping into the abyss, so to speak. But it looks like you're going to do it here. So I'm going to get a card on that one. Tell me about the abyss. This could be, also too, just bringing up your emotions and wearing your heart on your sleeve here. Knight of Cups. So what is the moon? We have the Five of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. So I think the confusion of it all may distort your vision or distort how you feel about something, right? I think that maybe there's so many variables at play here, whether this is a connection or a relationship or something like that, that views and ideas and thoughts are being distorted here. Let's get one more clarifier on this, please. Maybe there's so many different opinions. Maybe there's so many different ideas. Maybe there's so many different ways to do this. But, you're going into something that's unknown here. And so that's scary. And so because, you can't see it and you're not quite sure where this is going to lead, what is going to lead to, maybe there are some things in here that are confusing, conflicting, and, you got the Nine of Wands here. Like, you want to guard yourself from anything that's going to cause turmoil here. But that could be giving you a distorted view on where this could possibly go. And so I guess it's just saying caution, you know what I mean? Like, you're not really moving in that fast. You're taking your time here. But you are going for your dreams, but there is some fear. So don't let the distorted view of where you're going, because you got the 10 of Wands here. That's the old stuff, right? You've learned from that. You've gotten a lot of knowledge from that. And now you're going towards your 10 of Cups. So to not let, just because you don't know where you're going, distort your view of what you want and where you want to go. Especially if this is a, and you know, some sort of offer of love coming in, or some sort of amendment, or somebody coming back to make amends here that, you know, is just going to go for it. You know, maybe there's a distorted view of the past, or misunderstandings of the past that may thwart this moving forward, may, you know, bring it to a halt moving forward. So just being aware of that, right? Because there's always two sides to something. But for the most part, the beginning of this reading is really looking about the hope for the future. So let's see what the Ace of Wands is. Because that past always wants to seem to creep up, right? Well, there's, yeah, Six of Cups, reboot. Somebody wants to come back in here. But for others of you, you know, this is a genuine, playful, kind of trustful road that you're going to be able to take. You know, if you need to take your time and step back for a minute, we got the Hanged Man. Maybe you need to just sit in that energy for a little while before you really start pushing some things forward here. Maybe you need to play in that, you know, find your playfulness again and just kind of sit in that for a while until you feel comfortable with it. If this is a new endeavor for you. Give me one more, please. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Oh, there's communication again. So for some of you, you know, in order for this reboot to start here, whatever this is, relational or situational, you may have to sit in the playfulness and play with it for a while. Try some things out. You know what I mean? Or court or date for a while. Stay here in that energy and see how it feels. Because communication is going to be your key here. Do you feel happy? Are you happy? Are you content? And I think some of you, somebody wants a reboot here. When they come in, they're going to tell you how happy they were. You know, maybe they had to sit with this for a little while. So let's see what the communication is, the Knight of Swords. Because whatever this is leading to, it's leading to a long-term commitment, and it's a happy one. But as you see, fears are creeping up here in the beginning of this, why this is happening. And you notice, like, the fear kind of infiltrated in taking off, starting a brand new beginning, hopes and dreams, you know, emotional fulfillment. And then it was kind of like it went, here comes the Ten of Wands, like that, you know, that heavy, dark energy coming in, right? And then you start thinking about it. And then it wants to lead to, hey, you know, I don't know where we're going. I don't have a really clear direction here. But up here you do. And so that's why you can't forget you're still in clear direction. It's just, you know, you're moving in a path maybe where the past isn't going to come forward with you here. Maybe the past is going to cloud up or distort some of your viewpoints about things. Yeah, we have the Empress. Things are going to start moving forward. We have growth here. Look, Hierophant. Whether this is a business endeavor or a marriage, things are definitely moving in that direction. Oh, there's going to be an exchange here. Look, engagement. It's kind of sitting in the middle between the marriage, things are growing into a marriage, and then here you go in exchange with engagement. So for those of you that this is about a relationship, there you go. For those of you where this is situational, this is going to grow into something that is going to be a lifelong commitment here, where, you know, there's going to be exchanges of growth and expansion for people's lives here. So some of you may be going into some kind of industry or some kind of trade that is really going to assist people in their growth and development and really bring them to a more stable, happy place here. So let's see who's showing up, because we're going to carry on with this in the extended. I've got Leo. I've got Leo again. I've got Aries. I've got Cancer, Pisces. I've got Sagittarius. I've got Aquarius. And I got Aquarius again. I've got Taurus, Libra. I've got Taurus. And I think that's it. So we'll look at those in the extended. And until next time, my friends, I wish grand rising to you. Bye-bye.